it's been a while. I took a little break from YouTube after ADCC, and my next grappling tournament did not go too well. But there's a reason those didn't go too well, and I need to fix those reasons so that I can actually compete again. Because guess what? September 15th at the Thomas and Mack, there's an ADCC Open, and I'm really thinking about going to it. I decided not to do powerlifting for a year, and I gotta work on trying to find a way to get my jiu-jitsu skills better. There's a reason though. I think one of the main reasons is the fact that I didn't do any drilling, and I went only to competition classes, and I only went 3 to 4 times a week, 3 times on average, which is not nearly enough to get the muscle memory that I need to actually compete at the level that I was competing at. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to work on that. I don't know what to do though. I'll probably find a different gym or just make a friend that I can drill with, basically. Yeah, somebody that's eager to like learn, so I don't have to try to find a new gym, I guess. I don't know. I think my main problem is also that I'm anarchist, and so I have no sway over like what happens in the classes. They could be gi, they could be no gi at the competition classes, so I feel like those weeks I would actually get like 2 days of training. So in those circumstances, it's probably best to try to find a different place to train, and or a friend that you could train with outside of classes. Because honestly, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm an anarchist, and so I don't really believe in hierarchies. I don't like hierarchies, especially when it comes to jiu-jitsu, where there's like a belt system. I know I have some wrestling experience, but I'm pretty sure most people can like Google what they need to know in jiu-jitsu and actually just perform. They Google the moves, drill the moves, and then perform the moves in the tournament, and they just learn that way. I don't think there's any like, it doesn't need to be like complicated, but going to classes, you do have more access to more people that you could train with, and maybe even more competitive people to train with. So yeah, that might be a reason I might not go to the next ADCC Open. I like ADCC because you don't have to have a belt rank. You can just enter the tournament, and I don't have a belt in jiu-jitsu, and I don't actually plan on ever having a belt. I just train because it's fun. And that's what I just said, to give powerlifting a 3-year break. Not a 3-year break, a 1-year break. Not really giving it a break for, as in not training, just not competing, basically. Which might be a bad idea, because after the tournament, I did a 2-week powerlifting peak because I hadn't been lifting. I'd been quarter squatting for so long. Then I did a 13-week power building peak, and I hit a 670 squat, which would have tied the world record at 668, which I was, if that's the current world record. It's what, 2022? That made me really, really happy. So I decided to take a week off and do another hardcore powerlifting cycle for 6 weeks for bench, and no, 4 weeks for bench, 6 weeks for squat. It didn't really go as planned because my bench only went up 10 pounds and my squat actually went down 40 pounds. So I decided to quit doing that. Currently doing kettlebell training until I do my next. I'm only doing kettlebell training for like 3 more days. Then I'm gonna go back into powerlifting and power building. If I hit it right, I'm probably gonna do a 15-week cycle, which will leave me a month to train, like strength, endurance, and strength for the actual jiu-jitsu tournament, which I'm looking forward to. I think for that, I'm actually, instead of doing the Bill Starr's 505, I'm gonna add some kettlebell training. Basically the same thing, kind of. So like for Bill Starr's 505, I was doing squats and power cleans, but they were like strength-based movements. It was like 5 sets of 5 and heavy. I mean, you can possibly gain some strength endurance by lifting heavy, which I like to believe, crazily. If you look at my Instagram, it's like pictures of me, videos of me squatting heavy weight really fast. So I think by lifting heavy you can build, or moderately heavy you can build strength endurance. But I'm gonna try the kettlebells out to build some cardiovascular strength endurance, and I think that will prepare me better for a tournament than what I was doing before. Yeah, a lot of, I don't know, reading in the book about kettlebells, there's a lot of world-class grapplers apparently train, a lot of world-class grapplers have trained with kettlebells, so I think I'm gonna give it a try. Looking forward to it. I've trained kettlebells before, and it was pretty grueling. I think this time it's gonna be doing it by myself, so I don't know if it'll be just as hard, but I guess I'll vlog tomorrow's kettlebell training. It's really short. Take like an average person probably about 10 to 30 minutes to finish it, I guess. The goal is to finish it in like 10 minutes, but taking breaks in between, it could take a little bit longer. So I guess the points from this video are: there's a new opportunity September 15th, Thomas & Mack and ADCC Open, that I may or may not attend, depending on a few factors. If I can find a place to drill and train, and that's actually the only factor. Other than that, yeah, looking forward to it.